Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today, really, I'm almost done with this kitchen. And I know you guys are probably tired of me with this kitchen, but I have some things to show you guys that I had been working on. Plus, I want to show you what my brother bought me, and I want to unwrap, well, open some of these packages, a few of these packages that came in the mail. And tomorrow, the last thing that I'm going to do in this kitchen is the oven. You know, now with the oven, there's this hack that I want to do with these lemons and this tray. And we'll see tomorrow how I do this. And I'm going to use that instead of chemicals to clean the oven. So now this is what my brother bought me. And I unboxed it. Sorry about that. I unboxed it, and this is what he bought me. And it's a small oven, and it comes with the different pieces that I gotta figure out how to place these things. And it comes with two trays. This one has perforated lines in it, and this one is it have perforated lines. It's 3 trays. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to use this, and I'm gonna start using this during the summertime instead of using my oven. So that's what this is. This is a small little oven that you can use instead, opposed to your oven, your regular oven. So I'm so happy about that. And what it is, let me move this off the stove. The stove is not on, but I'm going to move that off the stove. And I found a little spot for it right there. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you along over here by this. Now you see what I've done here along the border of the sink. I had these pictures. It's love, drink, and eat. And then these little flowers. And they all match the color of this countertop. And I had it on this wall right there. But when I first bought them, I thought they were bigger than this. So it seemed to go well by the sink. So these are the boxes that I'm going to show you guys. And I'll get a chance to tell you. Now, these came in a box that was all broken by Amazon. So you didn't get a chance to see me open the box. But this is called an oven shield. And you know those racks that are on the, in the oven? Well, these have a little opening right here where you put these on the racks. And you know how when you stick your arm in the oven and your arm may get burnt? I have quite a few burn marks on my arm, reaching my arm in the oven and pulling out or going in, whichever one, and I get burned. So these are supposed to shield your arm from getting burned when you put this on the edges of those racks. And It's called the oven rack shield. And this is a roll that where it have circles in. Like when you clean the oven, the stovetop, where these burners are, where those burners are, underneath here is where you pick this up. You raise your stovetop up and you clean underneath this stovetop. And a lot of people, I can't believe that a lot of people didn't know how to raise that stovetop up. But it raises up. I'm going to get a chance to show you guys when I get to the part where I'm cleaning the oven. But some people didn't know that when you raise this stovetop up, it has one of those handlebars that holds it up. Maybe not far enough, but it holds it up so that you can clean underneath where those burners are. And when I heard this young lady on one of her videos say, how do you raise that up? How do you hold it up? And I just couldn't believe that somebody didn't know how to do that. But this film is a film, and it's made out of, well, I may as well open it. It's made like this, guys, where you put this on the, like when you open that up and you clean the oven and you stick this underneath there. This is supposed to, like when the food particles drop down on underneath the, like under the burners past the drip top. Sometimes when we're cooking and stuff may overspill and all that kind of stuff, spill over, I'm saying, and it'll spill over on that this top underneath the burners, and that's where we have to go in and clean underneath there. But when we put this under there, it won't stain, or it won't, like, it's easier to wipe this opposed to, you know, it burning the or sticking to the bottom of that oven. So that's what that's for. Now let's see, I'm gonna put this mic on here so it'll be easier for me to open these things. Okay, so here's another package. And everything is for the kitchen. Nothing that I got, oh, well, not except for this. Oh, something different. Sorry, that was something I ordered. I ordered this. It's for your hair. It's a Angorian oil that won't leave your hair all frizzy and stuff. Here in Houston, Texas, our humidity is hard on your hair. And I found something that tames it. Okay, so let's see. And these things were, I think this was like $7 or $8. And this was along those lines too. You know, very inexpensive. At least what I call inexpensive. But I think those things help when it's easier to wipe opposed to scrubbing. Now, this one is an oven liner where you add this one to the oven using the same purpose as the one for the stove top. And oh, now these that I'm opening right now, the person who sent it didn't leave a name. So, but I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for, you know, donating this to me, gifting me with this, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so this is a liner. It's one single liner, and this was about $6 or $7. So, you know, both these were about $6 or $7, and I can't remember, but this one was along about $6 or something like that. And this goes in the oven at the bottom of your oven, and you line it the same way as you do the top part, and it does the same function as a top part. When your food particles drop from the you know, things may boil over, or you know, particles may fall at the bottom of the oven. This is easier to wipe opposed to scrubbing, and it comes in two, so you'll be able to, you know, once if one of them winds up wearing out or whatever it does, I don't know. This is going to be my first time using this, but I wanted to explore it because I want to, after I clean the oven, all I want to do is wipe opposed to scrubbing. So that's what that is. And then, what is this? Okay. I'll open this. And mind you, the person that gifted me this, you know, they purchased this and the box right there, and this, you know, the oven items, but they didn't leave a name, you know. So whoever you are, I really, really, really appreciate you. Let me see. I don't know what this is, so we're going to find out together what this is. Oh, I know. I know what this is. This is, okay, wait a minute, let me. This is a tripod. Oh gosh, very nice. I didn't even ask for, I don't know, yes I did. I think I asked for this. This is one of those tripods where it's the one that I have right now. I move it around, and you know, it's like a tripod. This one it has more of, it stands up tall like a tripod, but the neck part of it, instead of me moving the tripod around, I can bend and flex the top part of it instead of moving this tripod around like I've been doing. I'll get a chance to show you guys once I put it together. I'll show you, you know, how that is, because I'm going to use that to clean the oven with, so that you guys will be able to see how well this hack works. So that's what that one is about. And this, oh, these are those strips for the side of the stove. Okay, so say like, okay, yeah, that's what these are. Okay, say for instance, these strips right here. I'm going to show you guys something. Okay, say for instance, these strips. You use these strips in the kitchen, on the stove, like this. You lay it, I'm just laying it here right now. I'm not putting it down the way it's supposed to. I'll figure it out, and then once I figure that out, how to lay it, I'll be able to come back and show you. But say for instance, instead of, you know, you have this gap right here along the stove and the kitchen counter on both sides. You have that gap right there, and sometimes food particles drop in between there. And when you have something like this, I'll fix it, and once I fix it and put everything together, I'll come back and show you guys how I did it. But you position this in a way where your food particles don't drop in between there. I'm gonna fix that better. And it's easier, especially when roaches may come along here somewhere and, you know, eat the food that you drop, or, you know, or maybe not even roaches, but I say roaches because it makes me paranoid about this kitchen or this apartment, period. But if food particles may drop in between there, and sometimes it's hard to clean the crack area to get the food from out of there. So that's what those strips are for. It's almost like a guard. G-U-A-R-D, not G-O-D. But it's a barrier to keep food particles from dropping on side of the stove. And last but not least, this infamous box. And I want to know what's in it. It's so big. And they didn't leave a name. But everything that they purchased was so inexpensive. I think the tripod, with the neck, they call it a gooseneck tripod. I think that was like $25. I think. So let's see what this is. Okay, these are the burners. Everything is kitchen related, because that's what was in my my shopping list. That's from Amazon. Now, I like these because they're aluminum, of course. I thought it was porcelain, but it's aluminum, and it's going to fit on the stove. Now, say for instance, we're cooking and the food boils over, like from the pot onto the drip pan that's underneath the burner. And now this is for electrical stove, and it doesn't show all the burn. It doesn't show all the black, burn food part, and that's all that is when your those drip pans start getting dark and black, and you can't scrub the burnness out of it. Well, this one, I wanted to try this because this is supposed to be something that helps prevent seeing all those dark burn marks, and it's supposed to be easier to clean. But I thought it was porcelain, but it's aluminum. So we'll see how this works, and I appreciate anonymous person for purchasing this for me. I appreciate you a lot. Now, over here, I'm going to show you something. Now, along this wall, this weekend, along this wall, all the way from the beginning of there, by the refrigerator, all the way over to the back side of this oven right here, I'm going to use, and this is something they gifted me with also, I'm going to use this peel and stick wallpaper. But instead of me putting it on the apartment wall, I'm going to get some plywood to measure the perimeter of behind the oven and along this wall. And I'm going to use this peeling stick to create a backsplash. So since I did this along that wall, I want to put this along this wall. And I want to give this kitchen a whole different look. A whole different look other than just being a plain white kitchen. So guys, that's it for the unboxing. And I really, really appreciate everybody that have gone into the wish list with my Amazon list. And I appreciate Anonymous for purchasing these items for me and gifting me with that. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel again. And I hope you guys had a great weekend, because mine was a great weekend. And I wish you all the happiness and all the luck, prosperity, and whatever else that you're asking God for. So with that being said, like, share, and subscribe on my channel, and make sure that you watch my videos all the way through to help me with my watch hours. I'm coming slowly but surely up on the 300 subscribers, and I'm at 400 and over 450 watch hours right now, and that's taking me closer to this 3,000 watch hours that I need in order for me to become monetized early. So guys keep watching my videos all the way through and help me become monetized on my channel. So I'll see you next time in the next video. And in the next video, we'll actually be cleaning the oven. And I'll talk to you soon.